Okay. It is crypto faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless, guys. Back at it again. Go ahead, give me a like on the way in, as usual. If you haven't subscribed, stop right now. Hit the subscribe button. I don't know what you're waiting on. Subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping alpha consistently, and I'm sitting by the pool as usual. Kicking back by the pool, drinking my lemon iced tea. There you go. Boom. We're gonna have an update on Zen today. We're gonna be speaking about X1. We're going to be speaking about uh, the SEC going after everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy, but how that's going to affect the market. But first, let's get into the wider market as usual. We got BTC sitting at 70,500 as of the recording of today's video. Um, we talked about how the $70,000 range is super duper important. Super resistance at this level. Every time we get up to 70K, we get bumped right back down. We get shot right back down. It's happened more than 10 times. If you look at the charts, um, we've never been above 70K for any significant a period of time. We did go up to 73K, but not for any significant period of time. We did get the monthly close above 70K, but we shot right back down. Right, super duper heavy resistance. And we said that it would be that way because it is the all-time high resistance, right? You're not just breaking through the previous all-time high all willy-nilly like that. It's not going to be easy, you know what I mean? So we're fighting that battle right now. It's looking good. But right now we got other battles in crypto. We got the SEC going after Uniswap, of all people, right? Of all companies, of all, it's supposed to be decentralized. It's supposed to be a DEX, a decentralized exchange that's not meant to be located anywhere. But turns out Uniswap is like really centralized, located in New York or whatever, like headquartered in New York, and like it's not what a DEX is supposed to be. But we got the SEC going out. We already know the SEC has been coming after crypto. They went after Ripple, and pretty much lost. They went after Richard Hart. That's kind of the big thing right now. Richard Hart has been tweeting a lot about his case and how that's going to affect the rest of the crypto world, and it's kind of been falling on deaf ears until just now when we got the news that the SEC has sent a Wells notice to Uniswap. And if you know anything about a Wells notice, that is something that gets sent out before they actually send out their lawsuit, right? So if you get a Wells notice, you basically got a case with the SEC, right? So Uniswap has just got that Wells notice, meaning they have a case pending. It's about to be a lawsuit against them. They're going to have to fight, in court against the SEC. But what is the price of Bitcoin right now? That's what I want to focus on. What is the price of Bitcoin right now? Above $70,000, guys. I want you to let that sink in. This is something that is very important. You got to be able to catch these signs in the market. Is that typically in a bull market, when you know that you're in a real bull market, is that when there is FUD in the market, it does not affect the price of Bitcoin, right? In fact, it goes up. It's the opposite, right? That's how you know you're in a bull market. You're in not even the early stages. You're in the middle of a bull market, right? So that's how we know that price action is good. That's how we know that we have better days looking forward. That's how you know that we have a whole bull run to be excited about, because we got action like the SEC going after one of the major exchanges or decentralized exchanges, one of the major cryptos, which is Uniswap. And guess what? The price of Bitcoin didn't even dump. The price of Bitcoin went up, right? We were like 68K, 69K. We went up to 70, almost $71,000 yesterday, right? Right now we're sitting at 70,500, 70,700, kind of in between that area. So the point is that in a bull market, it's very common. We've seen this in the last bull market and the one before that. It's very common through crypto cycles that whenever you're in a bull market, a sign that you're in a real bull market is when there is FUD, but it does not affect the price of Bitcoin. And even oftentimes it goes up instead of going down, right? So we're seeing that right now. We also have other signs as well. We have Tether still printing billions and billions of dollars periodically. That is a sign that you're in a bull market. You don't have to worry about, because I'm hearing things, people, maybe the fact that we're not getting past 70K means that the bull market is over. Maybe that was it. We're hearing those types of things. You got Capo coming out with a bearish case to where we're in distribution or redistribution or whatever it's called, the Wyckoff basically saying that the market's over, going down. So we got the bears coming out now saying, hey, the reason why we can't get past 70K is because we're going into the bear, right? We're going into the bear market, right? So we got those types of things. I'm here to tell you that is not true. It's just not true, guys. So many things. We're still pre-halving, number one. Number two, Tether's printing. Number three, we got signs. Look at the signs we got right now. We got FUD, but the price of Bitcoin is still going up, right? Anyway, let's get into Zen and X1. All right, so I wanted to actually talk about how you can get into X1 right now. Okay, right now, today, without waiting into the moon parties, waiting until we have this way that we can burn Zen. So here's the thing: you guys already know the way that you can get into X1 is through Zen Burn Record, right? This has already been explained by Jack Levin, the founder of Zen. And basically, the way that you get in is through burning Zen, increasing your burn record. Now, we also know that you don't need to burn right now. It's like any burn record that you've ever done in the past. You've ever burned Zen for any project in the past, or even now, it counts towards your burn record, or even in the future as well. It counts towards your burn record. So, with that being said, Jack did mention one time in a live stream that he actually might make a burn tool, like a website you can go to that has a burn tool that you can just click on the website, burn some Zen, and then add to your burn record, right? For the moon parties. So he might actually do that because he mentioned it. But you don't actually have to wait for something like that. You could actually participate in Zen projects, like for example, DB Zen is one. Phoenix is another one, right? These are kind of like the first projects on the Zen ecosystem. Came out like a year ago or more than a year ago. So for example, DB Zen, you can actually you have to burn Zen to be a part of, to get to participate in DB Zen. You have to burn Zen. That's number one. So when you burn your Zen, you're automatically increasing your burn record that you can use to get into X1. All right. And then on top of that, you're also going to get their token, which is the DXN token, right? So it's kind of a win-win. I've actually posted this a few days ago on Twitter. Follow me at Calico Zone 6. Link in the description. So yeah, it's a win-win. It's literally a win-win. Why? Because I'm increasing my burn record by burning Zen, and I'm also getting this token DXN that's actually going up in price. Right? Take a look at the chart. DXN is killing it. Right? DXN, the DB Zen team, super duper smart founder, super duper intelligent, like interesting protocol, and the price has been going up, right? So shout out to everybody that's in DB Zen, and who has been participating. If you've been participating in DB Zen for the past year, oh, you're killing it. You're gonna get a huge allocation in X1, right? And when I say allocation in X1, let me be clear. That is, you're gonna get the XN gas token for X1. So X1 is the name of the blockchain, and XN is the actual token, it's the gas token that you're going to be getting if you participate. Okay, so we're all trying to get an allocation in XN, okay, which is the gas token for X1, right? You can also participate in Phoenix, kind of similar, the same concept. All of it requires some form of Zen burn, which is going to increase your Zen burn record, which you can actually get into Zen right now as we speak. You don't have to wait until later on, until the moon party starts, and then maybe Jax makes some kind of a burn tool website that you can go to. You can burn Zen. You don't have to wait for any of that. So I'm just answering these questions because I'm getting a lot of questions about, in the comment section on Twitter as well. Just everybody's asking, how can I get to X1? Is there going to be an airdrop? Is it going to be like? It's not going to be an airdrop. Just to let you know, it's not going to be an airdrop. It's not going to be a thing where you've burnt Zen, so you automatically get XN tokens in your wallet. It's not how it happens. It's going to be an auction. It's going to be 30-day moon party auctions where you have to use your burn credits. Your burn credits are like your points. You burned Zen in the past. Now you have these credits like points, and then you can use those points to participate in an auction to where, you know what I'm saying, you can use it. You can possibly get an allocation in X1. So it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be, how can I say, it's not going to be as easy as an airdrop, right? It's not going to be as easy as an airdrop. But this way is actually better because it actually helps with whales not taking over the show, right? There's kind of like some game theory involved here, to where it's better for everyone, right? When it's an auction style. Um, you look at DBZen. DBZen is a good example. They have a little auction style as well. So anyway, that's that. We also got questions about, is the burn record going to be based off of Zen, how much Zen you burn, or the dollar amount of Zen you burn. So right now, from the way I understand it, and all this could change, because the thing is, we've got a lot of information about the burn allocation way back when, like many, many, many months ago, when things were first starting out. But that was a long time ago, and a lot of this has probably changed. But it's about the Zen you burn. But I remember Jack saying in the past that it's not going to be equal across all chains. So some chains would be worth more than other chains, because you have, like for example, Ethereum costing a lot more than Zen on other chains, right? So I remember him saying that burning Ethereum Zen would actually have more weight to it than burning, let's say, Optimism Zen, or Avalanche Zen, or what any of the other Zens, right? P Zen, right? Is that still going to be the case? Is it going to be weighted differently? We don't know. We have to wait and see, because like I said, all of this was mentioned a really, really long time ago. Um, so he does change things periodically. And talking about Jack, and we did. Someone actually mentioned asked him in a live stream, "Are you going to consider time as well?" And he said he might actually consider time, because it's actually fairer to consider the time when you burned. For example, if you burnt ETH Zen a year or a year and a half ago, that's worth a lot more back then than it is right now. So a billion Zen back then, it was like thousands of dollars. A billion Zen right now in ETH Zen is worth a lot less, like way less, right? So he did say that he might consider the time when you burned, and I think that's fair. You know what I'm saying, for those who burnt Zen in the past. So there's going to be a lot of different things and ways that when you burn, different chains are going to be weighted differently. You're going to have time as a factor as well. All of these have been thrown up in the air, but nothing has been solidified. It's not solidified. We have to wait for X1 to be done as far as the testing. Super duper close. We know that for a fact, because he's testing mainnet right now. But yeah, right. So we're gonna have to wait for the details later on. But yeah, until then, I'll just leave it there. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you are excited about X1. If you're not, let me know. Anyway, it is Crypto Faceless. I remain faceless. I remain nameless. I'm out, guys. Take care.